Public Safety Director Nolan Espinda gets to keep his job for 4 more years. The full Senate voted in favor of keeping him in a 17-8 vote. Sarah Madison follows up. Sarah?
Joe, earlier this month, the 5-member Public Safety Committee voted against recommending Director Nolan Espinda. But today, the majority of the senators showed that they still want him for the job. Before voting, some lawmakers did not hold back.
His complacent acceptance of these problems and lack of leadership to address these problems are of serious concern.
I have had a number of responses and information from the director that there will in fact be change.
Director Espinda faced a lot of scrutiny in recent months following the riot at Maui Community Correctional Center, as well as the fatal shooting by deputy sheriffs at the state capitol. Espinda says he knows he has a lot to tackle, but did not go into detail about what he will focus on.
I believe that everything that was brought forward regarding the improvement in our system, regarding any contentious feelings of retaliation or of that nature, needs to be addressed.
Governor Ige says the state does its best to work with what it has.
We don't have a training academy that other law enforcement entities around the state do have. And so, there are a number of things that we know that will be required in order for us to be successful.
One lawmaker who voted in support of Espinda tells us she doesn't blame the director, but instead says the state has failed.
We have neglected in contributing to the facilities in the state in the last several years, many years.
Nolan P. Espinda has been confirmed.
Public Safety Committee Chair Clarence Nishihara says he was not surprised by the outcome, but is disappointed.
But you're the head. You're the one that's at the top of the chain that takes responsibility for everybody what happens below you. I never got that sense out of the director.
In a turn of events, Senator Kirk Favela, also on the Public Safety Committee, initially voted against Espinda, but for the final vote, supported him with reservations.
I really want to give him a chance, and as one of the people on the committee, I'm going to hold him to what he said he's going to do.
When it comes to funding for the Public Safety Department, the governor has talked about incorporating the private sector. The Ways and Means Committee chair tells us the governor needs to make that a priority. Back to you, Joe.